This is Flip TV News. I am Elizabeth Akpati. Here are the headlines. Now the news in details. The Lagos State Police Commander Adegoke Mustafa, who would replace Idowu Owohunwa, who was recently promoted to the rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police. Fayode's posting was contained in the police wireless message obtained effect. The signal emphasized that the Lagos State Police spokesman Benjamin Hundeyin confirmed the deployment of Fayode to Lagos Command. Hundeyin said the new CP is likely to resume any moment from Wednesday. Meanwhile, the President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday said his administration is prioritizing and improving Nigeria's health sector through massive investment and an increased allocation of funds to the sector in the proposed 2024 budget. Describing health as a fundamental human right, Tinubu announced plans for a comprehensive revamp of physical infrastructure, equipment, and the retraining of frontline health workers starting from 2024. The Tinubu also advised developed countries pouching Nigerian medical professionals to also consider investing in the sector to keep it afloat. He boasted that Nigerians remain best minds in the medical professions, prompting his administration to allocate a substantial sum for the sector in the 2024 budget, currently before the National Assembly.
Health is an underplaying factor in my promise of renewed hope for all Nigerians. I believe that good population health is both a cause as well as a consequence of economic development. I also know that by increasing investment in health, Nigeria will be accelerating its human capital accumulation, delivering improved quality health. Is an underplaying factor in my promise of renewed hope for all Nigerians. I believe that good population health is both a cause as well as a consequence of economic development. I also know that by increasing investment in health, Nigeria will be accelerating its human capital accumulation and development, likely to enhance our productivity for current and future generations, yielding potential demographic dividend. That is why in our 2024 budget proposal, we have increased allocation to and social welfare as key elements for our nation's human capital development. Recognizing the importance of primary health care as the cornerstone of a resilient, integrated healthcare system, my administration is embarking on massive effort from 2024 to revamp physical infrastructure, equipment, and retraining of frontline health workers in collaboration with all the 36 states. I say again, thank you for your presence, all the governors here today. It's not a political affiliation matter. It's a commitment to the welfare of our people. And we working together as one single entity. Nigeria with knowledge, people, and determination. We will achieve it. We owe our people this. It's a promise we made. Campaigning, dancing, ranting, making promises. Here we are. They give us the mandate. All we pledged that we will serve them. Now we must deliver. Yes, we agree that funding and investment in health is the cornerstone of a resilient, integrated healthcare program. My administration will continue to work with all of you in equipping, training of frontline healthcare workers. Regard to my administration's goal to provide universal health coverage for Nigeria, it's our commitment to reduce the financial burden in accessing healthcare. We must help our people. We are currently revitalizing the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund to better provide access to essential healthcare services under a full implemented National Healthcare Act. We understand the importance of well-trained human health resources as valuable in delivering quality care, and we are committed to investing in training, retention, and welfare of health professionals to ensure a skilled and motivated workforce. We encourage those Nigerian health professionals and diaspora, just like Professor Ali Pate and Tunji Alawusa has done, sacrificing their time to come back home and serve their people. Consider your contributions here at home. As we say, charity begins at home. For the developed countries who benefited from amazing talent of Nigerian health workers, we will encourage them to consider how to support the expansion of training facilities in Nigeria to replace those that they have recruited from here. You should also look at short and long-term opportunity that we offer. Yes, we have vibrant, well-educated society. But we need Nigerians to rise. Those batch us on one side with climate change and drop the earth system to decay. We will rise. Achieving UHC necessitates sustainable financial mechanism. We are committed to exploring innovative financing models, strengthening human healthcare assurance under a recognized, re-energized National Health Insurance Authority. We will do it. And ensuring prudent transparent, accountable allocation of resources to sustain the program. In this regard, I approved and directed Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to implement a sector-wide approach in all programs to reduce fragmentation and bring coherence, alignment, and improve accountability among government agencies. We must do it. Nigerian citizens, our development partners, will require this. In order to executive decisions, in addition to executive decisions, I have made a support the goal of to save lives and reduce physical and financial pains and produce health that is equitable for all Nigerians. The strategic step we are taking will strengthen the governance of Nigeria's health sector, boost efficiency, reduce leakages, and support the effective implementation of National Health Act. This will improve primary health care delivery, boost immunization, maternal and child health, and promote nutrition. Today's gathering holds profound significance as we convene not only commemorate World Universal Health Coverage Day, but also to witness the signing of a Health Renewal Compact, which signifies a major commitment of federal government, all state government, and our partners to drive a successful UHC. We've heard from the Director General of World Health Organization his commitment and his encouragement and representation here. To you all distinguished guests, you are a testimony to global solidarity and our shared commitment towards advancing universal health coverage. Let me assure you that all Nigeria is fully committed to ensuring progressive attainment of universal access to quality health care for all. It is in our hand. It is our commitment. And I'm glad the subnational are here in full force. National Assembly is fully represented. Any amendment that is necessary, we are committed to doing it. Remove the spider webs. I'm glad NAFDAC too is here. I must say I watch your programs. Doing a good job. Thank you. Delivering improved quality health is an underplaying factor in my promise of renewed hope for all Nigerians. I believe that good population health is both a...
In a latest development, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, has visited victims of the accidental military airstrike at the Boru Diko Teaching Hospital in Kaduna. During his visit to the victims on Tuesday, December 12, 2023, Obi called on security agencies and the federal government to ensure such an incident doesn't happen again. The former governor of the Anambra State, who was received by the chief medical director of the hospital, Professor Musa Tabari, commended the hospital management and health workers who have been taking care of the victims since the accident occurred. Obi also called for the establishment of a foundation to take care of the offense and the victims of the attack. He thereafter donated 3 million naira to the victims and 1 million to the hospital workers, while the former governor also donated another 1 million for miscellaneous in the hospital, making a total sum of 5 million naira.
I thank the hospital management led by Prof here for what they are doing. I thank the government of Kaduna State from what he said they are doing to support the victims. Their response is what it should be, and I urge everybody to get involved. So I believe the right things are being done as far as regards the hospital, what the hospital management is doing. I thank all the staffs of the hospital, thank the nurses, everybody that is helping from what I saw. This is about, I think, the 16th time, and we have a 16th time. Let me first appreciate the hard work and the effort of the military in helping us to secure the country. But then we should also re-examine and ask ourselves this fundamental question about this reoccurrence where we have 16 times and we have lost almost 500 people. Why is this happening and everything? And be able to see how, as a government in particular, we can support the military to ensure that these things don't happen again. It brings me into question. I always ask at times when I listen to the present, I think it's Chief of Defense Staff, who said that their regular allocations are not budgetary allocations, are not released to them adequately. And then one questions, what is our priority? To release money for non-essential things like SUVs or renovations and everything, or to release money to secure ourselves? Because security, everybody knows, is very, very critical to our problem today. That will take our farmers back to farm, which will tackle our main inflationary item, food. If we secure the country, that's the only way we can attract the foreign investors we are looking for all over the world. So this is critical. So for me, we need to do more and make sure that we spend our resources in the critical areas where it will be. Even improving the health sector, like this hospital. Bringing them and treating them in the hospital is one thing. Do we have a sustainable foundation to see, especially the orphan children, all through? I have somebody who lost 34 family members. The trauma of that. Especially these orphan children. We must all join hands, because they are not our children. They are not our property. Everybody must join hands to see them through. I, in particular, know that if such foundation is set up, I will contribute to it as long as it exists. It is critical, it's important. We're talking about, we're family. This thing that happened might have happened somewhere where we think we're not from, but we're all family. We're the same thing. And I've always said the purpose of government is to care for those in need and the poor. For me, what is more important is to ensure that it does not occur again by making sure that the right things are done by the military, by everything, to be more precise in what they are doing. If they're not precise, maybe take caution and be prepared. Two, to ensure that we provide the right amenities. The visit today is private and everything, but we have to do things to support them. First is that I have to make a personal little contribution of 3 million naira to support the effort of the doctors. But I have to look in at the doctor. Prof told me he has 1,000 workers in this hospital, because they're very critical. You can't talk about healthcare unless there's a staff, and the staff are critical. I know they are big people, so I will buy them at least a bottle of Coke each. So I'm going to give Prof 1 million to be able to buy the staffs. 1,000 of them at 1,000 for Coke will be 1 million naira. So I'm going to make that contribution to him because it's important. See, no, yeah? So it's 4 million naira. And of course, there's other ancillary things. So I'll be making a donation of about 5 million naira.
Finally on the news, the elder statesman Chief Edwin Clark has urged President Bola Tinubu to call the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to order. In response to the crisis engulfing Rivers State, the pan-deaf leader was reacting to a fresh political crisis in the oil-rich South state as 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly on Monday defected from the PDP to the All Progressive Congress (APC). The 27 members were said to be loyal to Martins Hemeule, who is an ally of Wike, a former governor of the state till May 29, 2023. For weeks, Amelwe and other member Edison Hey have been embroiled in a speakership tussle. Hey is known to be the camp of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The assembly under Amelwe had in October served an impeachment notice on the governor and removed Hey as the House leader. However, some members of the assembly loyal to Fubara immediately impeached Amelwe and made Hey the new speaker. In an open letter to the president on Monday, December 11, the leader of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, said Wike is just one of the 48 ministers in the presidential cabinet and he should be called to face his job as the FCT minister instead of wanting to control the political structure in his home state, Rivers State. And that is it on the news. For more updates, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell. Elizabeth Akpati reporting live.